Welcome back to the Fox Outdoor Sports channel. I've done an unboxing video of my Lyman case prep center that just arrived today, and I wasn't real happy with how the video came out, and I needed to do a few things in order to use it properly, and so I thought I'd just do it again because it's a much better product than what it looked like when I first unboxed it and just jumped right into using it because it seemed like something was wrong, but it wasn't. It's just that my 9mm case trimming gauge for my Lee case trimmer was a little large, and by that I'll show you what I mean. This part right here, which is what goes into the case mouth, and it's kind of unusual, but it was a little big and a little rough, so I put it in a drill press and used a little emery cloth on it and smoothed it up, and now it's perfect. So I thought I'd come back and do another little review on this case prep center. I do recommend ordering one of these. It's a Lee product again, but it's a case trimmer, the cutting head with an adapter that's an 832 thread that will screw into the case trimmer itself, which honestly I've got about 1,000 rounds or so of 9mm brass to put through this, and this is the case trim gauge that basically just screws into it. These can be a little tough at first, and it doesn't hurt. I think I must put them back in the toolbox. Just a second. Yep, there they are. It doesn't hurt. If you have to tighten them down with a pair of pliers, just do it out here on this part. Don't do it here where it goes into the mouth of the case. Just tighten it down, and then what we'll do, I'm going to move the camera here, is we will put it into one of the, sorry about the amateurish camera work here, but we'll screw it into one of these there. And basically what I have is my case trimmer. This is for reaming crimp case pockets. This is for cleaning them. You got your inside case, the chamfer tool, and the outside one. These are what they call VLD, very low drag, and this is the Lyman tool. Now, one other thing that I do recommend, and I got this from a guy on the internet. He took a golf ball and drilled a hole in it and inserted a tool that will accept the 1/4-inch hex tools, but his had a magnet in it, and I don't like that because things fall out sometimes. So I opted for the one with the more positive lock, and it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it's pretty darn good. You just drill a 1/4-inch hole in a golf ball and shove that down in there, and it makes a good handle. So what you do, try to get this in the camera for you, is just put your case in the shell holder of the Lee trimmer, give it a twist, tighten it down, and turn this on. See, it's taking a little bit off the length, so it's lengthened it. Hit it with those, pop it out. This is a little mat that you can use in a drawer. It was in a circle, but I cut it in half, And it's nice for the next part where you can just put it right around the case, and it makes it easier to hang on to it when you do this. And what we now have is a piece of 9mm brass. Let me turn that off and point it back over here. Sorry about the bifocal look too. You know what causes that is birthdays. What we now have is a piece of 9mm brass that is the proper length. It's chamfered and on the inside and outside of the case mouth. The primer pocket is clean, and this is ready to reload. Basically right now, like I was talking about earlier, 9mm ammunition is still cheap enough that it's not worth reloading. But I like to reload. But this is basically, I'm just prepping brass in case I ever need it. Right now brass is pretty much free. You can, I found and just picked up all of this on our range here in town. This brass was all free. So basically all I have to do is clean it up and store it, and I'll save it, and someday I may use it, I don't know. But 9mm is not my favorite thing to reload, but it's reloadable. Anyways, that being said, that's how I prep brass. Now, I used to have to use the Lyman hand tools to do all of this, and of course the Lee, I would just take this piece, put in a little electric rechargeable screwdriver, put your case in it, and basically the length gauge went into a different type of cutter that looks like this, and basically it's the same operation, except now I don't have to do it by hand. And that's a handy thing when you're doing a lot of brass. As far as the Lyman Case Prep Center, I was kind of leery about it to start with because I've never ordered anything quite like this before. I've never used something like this. My setup is pretty basic, but I like it. I like it. It's going to save a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of wear and tear on your wrist from spinning the case prep tool in your hand. Well, anyway, I hope you like that little review of this Lyman Case Prep Center and how I use it. Thanks for watching. Y'all be good.